and the price has to offer. Amazing ad. So like super. This is just amazing. Gaia the Fierce Knight also.
Hello and welcome. My name is Christopher Yar. I'm the founder of CardCJ.com, and today I'll show you my private collection and the things I have collected now over the time. So let's start off with my absolute favorite and most iconic card that I own, which is the Blue Eyes White Dragon first edition from LOB. This is the ultra rare from the set with the set code LOB001. This is the first edition and it's glossy. Beautiful card, graded from CGC, got an 8.5. I think this is like the most iconic card you can get. Also like my most my favorite card that I own. I think this is just speaks for itself, the best card and most iconic. So let's start off with this one. I would value this round about $3,000. PSA 9s go around about that price now. This got is CGC graded. I know they're not too popular like the PSA ones, but I think this is still a really nice card and a perfect add for my collection. This is the first piece. Now let's keep going. The second piece, which is a Gaia the Fierce Knight, also from LOB. This got a 9.5 CGC, first edition LOB. I like it's really iconic, a great ultra rare, and also like the second ultra rare from LOB and that I have now in my collection. Great card. It's a glossy first edition, but really looks really nice. As you can see, the holo, how it is. Just a great card. As terms of value, I think this goes round about maybe 500 to 600 US dollars, which is pretty good for the card with such a history. Now we have the third card from LOB in a ultra rare, which is Monster Reborn, also in first edition from LOB. Great card, also got a 9.5 from CGC. I think the first edition LOB cards are just insane, and I think like for me the most collectible cards, and as I thought I should start collecting, I just want to start off with the first set and try to complete it, which is LOB, and try to get it in first edition, around about like mid and near mint cards. And I think grading these cards out is just the best. In terms of price, I think I would value this round about 500 US. 500 US dollars. I think it's fair for this one too, to have this too. Now we have another card, which is Gaia the Fierce Knight. This one is a PSA 9, a first edition as well. Great card. Like the LOB cards are just so iconic, and I really just enjoy them, and I think they're great. Value wise, I would value this I think a bit higher than the CGC one, because I just know that PSA is more sought after, and this card is just amazing. Now, something a bit different. This is a first edition Blue Eyes White Dragon in a 9 but Spanish. I think that this was just like a really cool card to get, because it's LOB print and it's just Spanish, but super like minty, great card to get. And when I saw it, I just said like, this is impossible. I need to get it, because LOB, Spanish, and first edition is just too good. And value wise, I would value this round about 250 US dollars. Now let's move away from Legend of Blue Eyes. Let's keep going with the Dark Magician Girl from Magician's Force. As a secret rare, this is a PSA 9 first edition Dark Magician Girl. Amazing card. You can see it. Just like the holo foil, and it's a beautiful like minty Dark Magician Girl First Edition. This is also one of the most iconic cards that Yu-Gi-Oh! Vintage-wise has to offer. And like with the Blue Eyes White Dragon, one of the most iconic cards that you can actually get. It's a beautiful card. Value-wise, I would value this round about $1,500 to $1,700. It's just a great card, and like the people just go crazy after this card. Now I have a Ghost Rare, Black Rose Dragon Ghost Rare, first edition from Chaos of what is it? Crossroads of Chaos, first edition in a Beckett 8.5. So this is just a complete grail, a Black Rose first edition. These first editions, like myths say, you can just get them in the tins, and one tin has 2 packs of Crossroads of Chaos, and the tins are almost like completely gone, and the packs of these the packs also go for multiple $100, and you would have to open 288 of them to get a Ghost Rare. And this is like as a first edition Black Rose Dragon is just insane. I think I would value this round about $1,500. It's an amazing ad, so like super iconic. I still need to get the Stardust Dragon, but these cards in such a condition and in such rarity and scarcity are just super nice to see. Price wise, I would, I said around about $1,500. As my last vintage ad is this tin. This is a 2002 tin, the first tin that came out in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a Blue Eyes tin, also the most sought after tin that exists. And this tin has the Blue Eyes White Dragon in BPT inside, and also the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs which have the square Konami logo. This is just super nice. I got this a long time ago, but this is just amazing. The first tin that ever came out, and it's just too iconic. I would value this roundabout to $800. I think it's fair for the tin, and that's actually the only tin that I have that's vintage. It's a bit hard to complete this set as like a 2002 complete tin. There are still 5 other tins, but maybe in the future I'll try to get them all. Now, as a last piece, we have the Exodia, the Forbidden One, as the complete set. This is not the quarter century rare. This is the Starlight rare. So we have the 5 pieces. I actually got these because I wanted to play Exodia as it came out with the Millennium, the Fusion boss monster. And I just wanted to get it in high rare. I think this is just super iconic. I had like the option to either go for the Legend of Blue Eyes first edition ones, which are also super nice, but as playable cards which really shine and look great when you play them, I think the Starlight are just great. So I got them to play them, and then it turned out that Exodia is actually not the best deck to play. I still own them to the day, also when Exodia is not like the best deck to play, but they're just super nice as Starlight rares. These are actually the American print, which for me as a EU player are a bit harder to get. But value wise, I would say the set is roundabout worth to $500. I think it's fair for the set. They're super iconic, and hopefully Exodia, the deck, just gets better and it's possible to play a bit more competitive with these nice cards. So that's my collection that I have as a vintage collection. Please tell me in the comments what you think of the collection, what do you collect, and what do you recommend me to pick up or show you next. I have different ideas for videos that I'd like to show you, as in what cards, what decks, and like what actually is nice to collect, what is available, what's happening in the hobby as in Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Also, when I talk a bit more about CardCJ.com, which is a project where I want to make it possible to have more transparency in the hobby. Because I, as a collector, you don't actually know what I collect now just after the video. But I think it's important that you see what other people collect. And that's my mission, to make the hobby more transparent, see what other collectors own, and see make some trades happen, and see how to build your personal collection and see what people have, and grow yourself as a collector as well. Please subscribe to the channel. This is my first video, but maybe the first of a few, and let's say subscribe to the channel. I'd like to make more videos about collections and also show you a bit more whatever interests you. And furthermore, please subscribe, comment, like, and I'd like to see you then on the next video.